Got some tough recruiting decisions to do. Welcome into another season of South African domestic cricket as Port Elizabeth continue to sort of rebuild a wee bit. A few expensive players in the team. Got some hard decisions to make. So, obviously Chris Kirsten probably going to be moving on. Wilkinson, he started to get his feet at the level for Eastern Province. Interesting. We've got to make some good decisions here. Albany, I think we'll let him move on as well. I think Ben de Bruyn will get another 3-year contract. Wessels definitely probably in the team for another year at the very least. Ben de Bruyn, I'm going to move Ben de Bruyn on. He hasn't performed. Truter hasn't really performed either, but he's relatively young, but not going to get any more opportunities. Just had enough there. Wilkinson, we will give him a 3-year contract. Duplessis, he's been a great servant for the club, but I think we have to move him on. Junior English will form a relatively youthful bowling attack, so he will definitely stay in the team. Still got to make some hard decisions here. We've got to try and retain most of the squad. I think Roo Truter, we'll give another year to Roo there to see if he can perform. I think we keep the veteran. I think we keep Jayden Duplessis for another year too. Just got to try and be sensible. Cronje is going to be hard to maintain, I think, in their squad. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signed up. 6 players need to be signed up. We'll go Ben de Bruyn. I think he's a relatively cheap option there for us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players signed. Do we have faith in some of these guys to see if they do get a bit better? I think we go for Albany as well. I think we give him a 3-year deal. We can go Cronje as well. I think we need to keep some of these guys in their team. 6.1 million, so it doesn't give us too much to spend. So that'll be our spending there for the signings. Are they going to allow us anything else? It could be a relatively short stay. 3 signings to get, and that'll be hard. You'll be back to see if we sign anyone. Well, it was hard, but we've managed to get 3 players. So I've gone for a bowler in Henry Bradfield. There's really no data on him, but at the end of the day, like, the numbers sort of speak for themselves. I think we can give him a bit of a run and give him a 3-year deal. We've also got a youngster in Micaiah Haynes. So he's got some relatively decent numbers himself under his belt. Sort of developmental contract, really. And young Ackerman, 18 years of age as well. So that's all we could really sign to get our squad up to 15, really. Like, we've spent everything in our budget. Just hoping some players get picked up for our SW District side. I think that is us for that particular signings. Next up will be the SW Districts ones. It's been tough. Budget constraints again. Just going to have to let a lot of guys go. That got us up to Division 1 for SW Districts. So I've just calculated how many players we need to keep in. Got to keep our good bowling attack together. So Hudson picked up a 3-year contract. We've gone for that. Swanepoel's the future of the club. 3-year contract. 3-year contract to Rutherford, 3-year contract to Crooks, 1-year contract to Bryson, and a 3-year deal for Johnson as well. So we've invested it in our bowling unit there. I've opted to keep Mulder and Sardar together. We're saying goodbye to Kyle Verreynne and Ryan Rickleton. Exceptional performers at the club, but just the budget just means we can't hold on to them. I would love to have kept them together. But those numbers are very good. 1450s, 700s, average of 38.63. A high score of 149 for Kyle Verreynne in first class cricket. And 1050s and 100, average of 34.73. He was valuable to our team, Kyle Verreynne. So was Ryan Rickleton. Ryan Rickleton, his career will come to an end here at SW Districts. 1750s, 400s, average of 35.7. 164 is high score, near on 3,000 runs. 1050s, 200s, average of 38.52. And then he got 750s and 100, an average of 34.54 in his career for SW District. So we had to let go of a few of the veterans. I think that's a good move. Personally, they are going to probably dip off a wee bit in performance. So we had to pick out what we really had to go for. So I had to sign Hanu Virjun. He's going to have to really step up this season. He's got some experience now. He's going to have to be a Division 1 keeper and do a relatively good job. Truter, I've trusted that he will get better. So we're going to sign him for a 3-year deal. Ben de Bruyne and Pretorius picking up a few 3-year deals respectively there as well. So that is our squad effectively. We'll be able to sign a reserve overseas player, which I'm hoping will be a wicket keeper. So let's see if everyone signs up first and foremost. But you're devastating to lose quite a few of the core members of our side. So it's going to be a battle of survival this season coming up. We've only got 40,000 in the budget. We only can sign a reserve overseas, so you'll be back to see who we get. So we needed a keeper, reserve keeper, really. So I've gone for Nishan Ranakia. Ranakia. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But he is just a good, solid player that's played a lot of cricket for Sri Lanka. Keeper as well, relatively reliable at age 30. But that is someone we've had to sign up. And we're going to have 2 players sort of drafted in that the board will sign. So unfortunately, I'm not able to get any youth players or anything like that. So yeah, our team's looking we've got a lot of experience here still. Like, that is the main thing. Like, we've got a good batting lineup. Obviously, with Ryan Rookleton, Kai Varane being moved on, with a wee bit lighter in the all-rounder department as well. It's going to be a tough year. I think we'll be battling for survival in Division 1. That is going to be an exciting thing. First game of the season is what we're going to play, so let's see you guys for that.